Have you ever wondered why you dress the way you dress?
Do you ever wonder why you eat what you eat?
Wonder why you watch the TV shows, vids, movies you watch?
Do you wonder why you listen to the music you listen to?
Do you ever wonder why you like certain celebrities?
Do you ever wonder why you talk the way you talk?
Do you wonder why you act the way you act?
Do you ever wonder about the way you treat others?
What's up, y'all? This is Mr. Kelly in Los Angeles County High School, teaching for more than a decade, and I want to have an opportunity to talk with you today about the influence of media in your lives. And so we're going to get down together. We're going to rap about this thing of how you see media influencing your life, and then I'll give you some tools that you can use to interpret how that media is used to draw you and me in to purchase the products that the people who produce want us to purchase them. And so I want to start by reading a quote, and you can see back here this image that one of my students drew that speaks on this quote precisely. This is from Douglas Rushkoff. He's a professor of media and culture at New York University. He said, if you put all these things together, the whole goal of corporate mass media seems to be to make marketing almost invisible, a 360-degree wall around a kid, such that where reality starts and marketing begins becomes ever more obscure and difficult to find. So the goal is for kids to grow up not seeing the marketing around them. And when I first read that, that just caught me like a chin check. And I thought of you all in my daily interactions, and when I see what you're listening to, I see the conversations that go down not only on your phones, but what goes down outside the doors, right? When you know Mr. Kelly's in having lunch, and you don't know that I'm hearing the conversations outside, you all come in and join me, we get to hang out, and I hear what y'all yapping about, and I start to see how connected your media choices are with how you live. And so we're gonna dig into this together. We're gonna go through a journey, what we call media literacy. And I know you know what literacy is, the ability to read and write well. In media, maybe that's a little more obscure for you, so we're gonna break that down together. So there are three parts to what we're gonna discover together in Building Minds MultiMedia, or BM3. And those three parts are, first, front loading, and the front loading will be these terms that we're going to work through, the vocabulary terms, so we can learn how to speak the vernacular of those who influence us to purchase their products. So that's front loading. We're going to learn the dialogue, the language up front. And then the second piece will be skillful thinking. Skillful thinking, where we will begin to interpret media messages. So how are they being these massive corporations that own all this media, and we'll get into that in a minute, how are they using messages to influence us to buy their products and watch their products and listen to their products and read their products and go to their amusement parks, go to their sports stadiums. How do they do that? Well, we're going to learn how to interpret those messages and even the false messages that keep coming at us about what we should or shouldn't do according to these corporations. So that's the second part. The final part is what I'm personally most proud of with BM3, and that is the culture making piece. And culture making means that we will go through this journey of learning the vernacular of corporate media. We're going to learn how they manipulate us with their messages. And then once we understand how we're being manipulated, well, then we can flip the game. And the way we'll do that is learning how to use our own media and creating our own media. And with that opportunity, you will be able to create your own cool. And I'm extremely proud of that, and I'm proud of that because I know the skills that you all have. I know the mad skills that you all have. You've shown me for years the extraordinary things that you're able to do with your brilliant minds and your creative personalities.